Alright, how are you guys doing? So, quick vid, should you summon on Esil and the new weapon, the fan? There won't be anything showed on the screen, so you can just leave that on the side and just listen to it as a podcast while you play, while you do whatever. It doesn't really matter. So, I'm gonna be straight to the point. I'm not gonna stall the video for like 10 minutes, just, I don't know. I don't do that, so yeah, I'll be fast and yeah, straight to the point, I guess. So first we have Esil. Esil, should you summon? Yes, obviously. Esil is very good for every game mode. At the moment, she's gonna be great for hard demos. Because here's the thing. If you don't summon for Esil now, you won't have her for hard demos. And if you don't, yeah, you might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie, you might be cooked. Unless your light team is like beefed, but yeah, you get what I mean. You kinda need her. She's kind of OP. She kind of makes the fire team OP. Well, Gina is a reason, and obviously you hits, but yeah, the main reason is obviously Esil. So just for that, I think you should summon. You can just go for A1. Honestly, that probably is enough. And then obviously there's the compatibility with the next hunter, that's Kanae. She's supposed to be fire. They could change it. I have a feeling they might change it to water, but that's just me. Yeah, and overall I think Esil is just very good. She's also used for Guild Boss. You can use her with or without the fire team, which is pretty significant on how good she is. And lastly, we have Pod. She can be used. This week you could replace Ana for Esil. It makes the run worse because there's like some orange on her passive, but you do get more damage in the end. So yeah, that's pretty much Esil. I won't be going over how you should like build her or whatever. That will be for the next video. So obviously if you want to see that video, you should subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you like this video, make sure to like and comment. Next, we have the fan. So the fan is, honestly, as sad it is for me to say this, the fan is not required at the moment. It's a good weapon. It makes the bow very good, but honestly, you don't need it. For the Song Jinwoo fights on Deimos, honestly, light does the job just fine. Like double fire isn't really the way to go. I tried it. It's very fun, like best weapon in the game in my opinion, like gameplay wise, but we have to be honest, we're not gonna use it that much. You don't need it for demos, you don't really need it for pod either. You don't need it for BOTs. Like just look at this one, Baruka is up and you use either the staff or just the book and plum. So overall I feel like you can just skip it for now. Like obviously there's no such thing as skipping a weapon, as it's always up, but you don't need to add it to your rate up right now if you have like more important weapons to get. And you can just stack up your tickets and maybe like add it later when you need it, or just, I don't know, could be anything. Could be any reason to summon for it, but right now you don't really have one. Maybe a hard demos has some passive that makes the fan required, but as of right now, I don't see it, so I would just keep my weapon tickets and my black tickets and whatever, and just see later. It's a really fun weapon, and you should use it if like you like it. But honestly, it's never the best option, I feel like. And yeah, it's kind of sad, to be honest. It's kind of sad, but yeah. For demos, you can just run the fox-tailed spear and then the staff or huntsman or really anything, and that works just fine. So yeah, it's sad, but the fan is not required, and as much of a surprise as it is, Esil is just really, really fucking good, and you should really get her. Obviously, best thing would be A5, but with new hunters coming out later that we don't really know what they're gonna do, they could be even better. So A5, if you're a dolphin / whale, sure, why not? If you're a low spender / free to play, I would go A1, probably, as I would assume you go A3 plus for DPSs usually when you're in that scenario. So yeah, I would go A1. If you can get A3 because you have a lot of tickets, sure. Past that, you gotta be like spending money and shit. That's gonna be about it for today's video. Thanks for listening to me yap that much, and I'll see you guys in my next one tomorrow. Obviously, if you enjoy my content, consider subscribing to the channel once again and supporting me on the Netmarble program. I will be sending codes each time I get them. That's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys for the support always, and see you tomorrow.